stream in the chat. Hey, hi, welcome to a third stream in as many days. This is crazy. Trina of Trina's Technobabble. If you haven't watched my MemTest 86 Plus stream yesterday, what's wrong with you? I had 1.7K views on that, which is the best performing live stream I've had, which just blew my socks off when somebody mentioned that today. So, hi. It's not going to be exciting as watching paint dry and watching. It was the best stream. Thanks, Carthor. So I guess what people are saying is stop being on camera and just show your computer screen. Heard. Yeah. So hi, folks. So I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to change my camera, Medudo. Actually, I'm going to say hi to folks first. So joining me on the stream, we have the one and only CDI.
Ham sandwich.
Hello. And Emily, check your Discord. I figured out why you were low.
Oh, was it you?
It was me.
You can do that.
I was listening to a podcast and I turned down my volume.
It was you. Oh. I've been troubleshooting it all this time and it was you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was me. You're fine now that I turned the volume back. I'm like, why is my intro so low? Oh, shoot. I was listening to, for those of you who are not a Patreon member of either Mac84 or This Does Not Compute, they put out a wonderful podcast pretty much weekly that I was listening to, but it's loud. So I got to turn down my volume. Excuse me. I got to turn down my volume. So when I did that, or when I was listening to it pre-stream, just chilling out, I turned down my volume. So it wasn't you, it was me all the time. And hi, Carthor. It seems to be this is an only Carthor stream, I guess. Since this is Carthor in the chat. Hi, Carthor. It's not the first time Carthor's been the only one in the chat for a stream. So I picked up an ImageWriter II that's DOA. It's a power supply issue. Again, you get to be the only person watching. But yeah, so I picked up an ImageWriter II. It's the power. It's a some block thing that. Anyway, I got to get a replacement from Ron at some point. I'm hoping soon, but because Ron keeps forgetting, he told me that the other day. But the person had done a recapping job, and I'm not being mean to the person, but
I can.
What they did is they just soldered the new caps to the old legs, as you can kind of see. Maybe I'm trying to keep my hand in the back so it stays focused. Yeah. So this is a hot mess. And then I got looking at the rest of the caps, like this one, and this one, and this one, and let's see which is the best angle. These two. So I'm trying to get see, they're all kind of the same. So I'm going to end up getting, I just bought the caps because I couldn't get originally I couldn't get the cable that was in that connector off, so I ended up cutting off one of the caps. Hello again. Hi guys. Mem test when? There's no mem test unfortunately tonight, Vivi. Don't have anything. I don't have anything to mem test. So I cut this cap off because I couldn't get this connector out. But as you can see, there's clear enough room I can get like a little bit of my snips in it. And you can see like there's even like solder on this side. It's going to be a hot mess. So I cut one of them off just to confirm that it was the right cap. They are the right caps, but it's just done wrong. So I went to DigiKey and ordered 10 more of them because it's cheaper to buy 10 than buy the 5 or 4.
So Trina,
that's what we did. Yo.
I have $1 million idea.
Okay.
Now take the motherboard and put it close to the camera, but at an angle so it just captures the top of the board. Why don't you do that? Okay, now think of it like a spaceship that's panning across the camera. No, at an angle. Flat. Turn it, horizontal.
I am so confused.
Horizontal, that's vertical.
Okay, there's horizontal.
Keep twisting.
Yeah.
Now, zoom up real close. No, you're never doing it.
Okay, Trina, can you zoom back out again?
Think of Spaceballs. The opening.
I've never seen Spaceballs.
Oh, I'm leaving this stream right now.
Sorry.
Never mind.
Okay.
I was trying to do like the panning shot.
Oh, like that?
No.
I'm running out of room to move it. Oh, there we go.
I thought I saw on the TIAC IC there that there may have been a solder blob on some of the pins just above where it says IC6, but that may just be the video. I don't know. At the very top.
At the very top near IC6, I'm trying to. Oh, you see, I see. Like there's an 51. IC6 right here.
Yeah, and then right above this, almost directly above the 6 on the camera screen, there almost looks like there's a blob of solder towards the top of the chip. But no, maybe that's maybe it's just a reflection. Yeah, just reflection.
Okay.
That is really weird and odd.
Hey Neil, welcome. Welcome back, Spaceballs 2. Yeah, I heard Spaceball. I don't know. Like, I don't like remakes for the sake of remakes. If that makes any sense.
But this is Mel Brooks. If he's going to make a remake of a remake, he's definitely going to milk everything of the parody.
No, I realize that. Yeah.
When Spaceballs itself is a remake.
And hello, Biera. I'm gonna guess that's the name. It was a lot easier just to type this out in chat yesterday, because this is the first time I've seen them on the stream was in the chat. So, yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to replace these 4 caps tonight. Again, I'm going to take a look at the rest of them. I didn't realize just how wonky the rest of them were until I got looking at the board tonight. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just tired of Hollywood going, let's do another one. Let's do another remake. So Emily.
Yes.
You worked. I'm going to make you big. You work because I'm waiting for my desoldering gun to heat up. So let's kill time.
Okay.
Because I can't do anything. You worked on a 5160. What was that? 2 weeks ago we did that stream?
I think so. Time flies.
Something like that. Yeah, a week or 2 weeks ago. And you did some recapping. Tell folks about this.
Tell us about this. I feel like I'm being put on the spot. Like when you're in school, they're like, the teacher asks you a question and you have to answer. Sure.
Well, you read the book, right? So you should be able to do this book report.
I totally read the book. I didn't read the cliff notes or have AI summarize it for me. Okay, So, rewind the time machine a little bit. A few weeks ago, I got an IBM 5160 and it didn't boot. And not only did it not boot, the power supply wouldn't spin. And it was very unhappy. So nerdy me was like, I wonder if it's a bad power supply. Without Googling first, probably should have done that, would have saved me some money. So I ordered another power supply, didn't fix it. I was like, okay, maybe I should really Google it this time. And so I do some research on it, and sure enough, the minus 12 volt rail has some capacitors that have a tendency to go bad, just like what Katrina's doing with her board. And so I went through and replaced 2 of the caps, and like magic, it booted up. Now, the last time I was in the stream, we just had the motherboard just sitting there with a bunch of DuckDuckGo it, yeah. Thanks, John. So yeah, the last time on the stream, it was just a motherboard and a bunch of random boards shoved into it. Since then, I put it back into its case, and of course, now what's sitting on top of it is another one. But that's a 5150 I got from Trina through a friend of Trina's. Contacted Trina's.
Contact? Yeah, I don't. I more sell stuff for them, so it's more like a business associate, if you will.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That one's having some issues. There's some RAM issues that I'm looking into, and it was missing a floppy controller, and the floppy controller doesn't work. I'm betting that's bad capacitors too. And I've got some other daughter boards for memory expansion, and kind of a sexy one called a 6-pack that does a bunch of stuff. But Trina was like, "Hey," I'm trying to do my Trina impersonation. "Hey, Emily." Was that a good one?
I'm loving this. This is good. Keep on.
You're
I've
welcome.
never had anybody do an impersonation of me, so go ahead.
Well, thank you. I don't think my Canadian is very good right now. It's a little messed up. But in any event, it booted last week before I put it aside and worked on the 5150. So I'm going to see if I can embiggen it using Trina terms and see if I can get it to boot again. Actually go into the hard drive. See if it boots into a hard drive again. I have a floppy disk here. It's John's. I don't know who John is, but it came with the system. But the system has a different. The hard drive
we have John. We have John in the chat.
Oh,
so I mean, there's only one John in the world, and he's in the chat. I just want to say hi quickly to a few folks since I mentioned that. We got John has joined us. Starbuck Tech. I think that's it. That's joined. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Hi, folks. Hi, Dana. By the way, welcome to the stream. Dana jumped in as you were talking about your adventures.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Dana.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you the same Dana I was just talking about?
Probably.
Dana's the one that went and got the computer and brought it to me.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
So that Dana. When you hear me talking about Dana, that's the person.
Awesome.
Yes. Hello.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, it is conveniently placed here. Thank you. I have so much stuff in here going on, it's not even funny. Too many projects. So I think I'm going to see if I can get this thing to boot. I'm going to see if I can get OBS to actually take the stream coming up. Connecting to this, I have an RGB to HDMI adapter so I can get it into OBS. Though I think I fiddled with the OBS settings, so this may be interesting to try to get it full screen. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get this thing to boot up. So Trina, you can unbiggen me for a minute so everybody doesn't have to stare at me reconnecting cables and stuff and moving the 5150 around. So I'll start with the 5160 and then I'll probably move on to the 5150. Did your desoldering gun heat up and you can take over?
Yeah. Yep, it did. It should be warm enough. So just to bring folks up to date who are new, I received this completely DOA ImageWriter II. It's a power issue. Hello, Bear. But they tried recapping it, and it, like, if you look here, and I didn't realize that the rest of them were this wonky, so I'm gonna have to get the rest of the caps for the board. But I only got the ones to replace these 4 in the back, one of which I've cut off because I couldn't originally get this connector out of here. It was like crazy glued in. It was crazy. So I'm going to replace these, but if I can bring this close enough and it wants to stay zoomed in, you can see that they actually soldered the new caps to the old legs for some effed up reason. So yeah, these are going to come off. I'm not making fun of the person. If this is what they were comfortable doing, then that's great. Not what I would do, but I figured, hey, since I have successfully recapped and it didn't blow up a Backstation 3000 Model 30, please say I'm right, Dana, on that.
So 3100, but yeah.
31, fuck. 3100, not 3000. I was close though. I'm getting there.
I mean, you can be like me, 4 years in, and I call my boss by his first name, but his last name. 4 years in, I still don't say it right.
Okay, good enough. So at least I know I'm not alone. All right, so let me put on my glasses so I can see. Yay, Max. Hang on, Starbucks Tech. I'll give you. Hang tight for a sec. I was close, though. At least I had like relative numbers down. But I figured, hey, if I can recap that power supply and it doesn't go kaboom, Starbucks Tech, check your Discord. Then I'm going to try to do this one. Because, yeah. I was going to put, I was looking at packing up like stuff on my bench. I'm going to leave. So I did some cleaning off of my workbench, but I'm going to leave on my desk my soldering station. And then I was going to put a few other like minor things like the wick and stuff like that. I was going to put it away today, and then I'm like, wait, I got this board that I want to recap, and I found the caps because I had misplaced the caps. So I'm like, hey, let's do that. So
Vivi's sad.
What's that?
Vivi's sad. Look at the chat.
Wait a sec. Who is this Dana? You have another e-waste provider? No, Dana is not my e-waste provider. No. So Dana lives in another part of the province where people seem to want to sell things to me or see if I know people who want to buy said items. So Dana's like Dana's my supplier. He goes and gets the stuff and then he brings them to me. So no, Dana's more like my drug supplier.
Dana's more like Terminator, who lives a little bit away and just need to lay out what you need in a favor, and then it just gets done.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking at where I'm going to make myself big for a sec. Or Emily, are you going to do something?
I'm still trying to figure out the video input drop, so just give me a minute.
Okay.
If not, I can switch over to the
And by the way, Vivi is
oh yeah, I saw.
Obviously teasing, so.
What is going on here?
So I'm going to make myself big for a sec. So I'm trying to, I cut the old cap off, but there's still the old legs in here. So I'm going to try first desoldering from this side, I guess, and then go to this side because there's the back side of it. And these are the two. I kind of did some fingering to it earlier so I could figure out like what was what. Oh, and Dana, look. Come on, focus.
Meow.
Focus. I can't get the darn thing to focus. Why won't you focus? Let me see if I bring it closer, maybe. What I'm trying to show is there's little plus symbols to show you where they go. Unlike that.
You mean
that fax station?
Not like needing to be a
mind reader.
Assembly there while you're there and smoke like a factory.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. Hey, Starbucks Tech, welcome. I figured you were still working.
Actually, no. I went in very, very early today because I have to train with some of the people from the UK.
Ah.
So, and then Monday, I get to go in really, really early. I got to be in by 5 a.m. my time.
Jesus.
Well, that's like 10
Well,
a.m. UK time.
I can't say much. I mean, myself, this is gonna be a pain in the fucking ass.
Booty
I can
boo?
see this now. Yeah.
Mm.
Because what the person did, I don't know if you saw, but they soldered the legs to the old legs. So yeah,
Oops.
yeah.
Sounds like
Oh,
something
well.
I would do because I don't know what I'm doing. And they obviously didn't either because they did what they did. So
Yeah. So,
Ooh,
but I
what
noticed
is
that the rest of them are kind of like that as well on the board, and I didn't really notice that. And I am running out of. I think I'm running out. So here's the worst part with this tube. It's great. It tells you what it is, but it doesn't let me see how far down I am.
Well, I mean, you could probably rip off the label and see.
Yeah.
If you really
Yeah,
want.
I know. I'm just.
You're
Listen,
just
let
bitching
me
to bitch. I know.
I just want to bitch. All right?
Trust me, I know.
All you have to do is stick it in the ultrasonic cleaner, and it'll vibrate most of the adhesive off, and then you can peel it off.
And most of the adhesive out of the tube.
Details.
So today was on top of going in early today. It was a busy day. I think I onboarded like got 28 to 30 people set up in an AD exchange and all kinds of other places on top of doing 4 hours of training in the UK time.
Jesus.
Busy.
Are they looking for anybody else, by the way?
I don't know if they're looking in Canada, but I know
tell them that Canada is a Commonwealth country, and we're supporting the UK against the evil.
Oh, I know they're not going to be hiring for the UK anytime soon. They're currently. They brought me in to help them with it's a stepping stone type thing, where they have the recovery app, which was called My Recovery, which is where people can log into this application and get details from their doctors and stuff like that, and for recovery after surgeries or like physical therapy, whatever. But they're also they're trying to do a web model for it as well. So I'm going in to help out. They brought me in to help them out with the web model to work out the kinks and work tickets for it and do that all kinds of good stuff.
All I'm going to say is just tell your bosses I'm in Canada and we love the UK.
I know they sent me an email saying that because there's a Hopco, what's the name of the company I work for, office here in Jacksonville, Florida, that's going to be hiring soon. So I know that's going to happen. But I think those are going to be more on-site than remote.
Gotcha.
I'm not 100%. I have to reach out to her to get more details because she wants me to look around for people that might want a job, and I want to get full details because I think my good friend may jump on that one if it's like mine where it's 100% benefits fully paid.
All right.
And I got my first paycheck today. Woohoo!
Emily.
Yes.
You're getting things. Sorry, I've been having my head down.
It's okay.
Paying attention.
No, I think I've got. I don't know if it's the floppy drive. The floppy drive may need some cleaning.
Ooh. Need some lube.
Yeah, because it's not like in these discs. Oh.
Format terminated. Format another? No, you're not working.
Are they actually reused floppies?
No, I think they're new old stock.
Okay. Well, are they do they have mold on them and such?
No, they look brand new.
Okay.
Why won't you come out?
Well, I don't know if you could try. If you have a known good one that you can try.
This is John's disc with his inventory from April 17th, 1995. I should fix the resolution on this. It's gonna bother me that it's weird.
All right, so I got the first two holes cleaned out.
That's what she said.
What is this?
This is a cheating stream. I can say that. Legacy tech is crazy. Yep.
Yeah, it's also fun though. Legacy tech, at least you can
wrong
work
drive.
on it.
Legacy hardware is so much fun.
Right. All right. So that's the first two
Holy blue screen.
legs.
Does that say inventor?
Yeah, that's the name of the floppy, but I hit the wrong.
I'm also noticing that the pins, like on that power supply that I did,
Oh, that's not right.
it's still stuck to it.
Yeah, you forgot to re-add the letters.
Are bent over. Why? Why do people do this to me?
About to have a cat fight on my desk again. Good lord, these two.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna put some flex on it.
What the flux?
Yeah. See if I can get it. But I can bend the pin back straight up. Two of them. All right, I want my.
Good old React OS. Yeah, I've used that too. I guess I'm not sure how to say your name there, but I have tried React OS. It's pretty interesting.
Look at that.
What the huh?
Huh.
What do we got going on here?
This is a Power Rangers.
Is that what it is?
I think on the top there it says inventor of Power Rangers.
Inventory.
Yeah.
Inventory.
Oh, is there a Y?
Rangers.
Oh,
it's a different code text base.
It's either a different code page, or you're getting like one of the bits coming from the drive being corrupted.
No, it's all the same. You look at power. So that's a code page difference.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. It just feels strange seeing the Y get shuffled over on or the Y on inventory, but yeah, that makes much more sense.
This poor person has no idea their file from 1995 is being read again.
1995. About a month from that 421 is when I graduated high school. Month after.
I'm going to probably power this off in a minute and try switching the video.
Yeah, that's all jacked up.
Thank you for the $1 and snow. Oh my god, this is actual letter. Oh my, this has got a username in it. Hold on, let me get out.
Snow something globe.
Personal information like that. Well, I found out which John it is.
So is it the John in the chat?
No, I don't think it's the John in the chat. I'm going to
Big bad biologist.
Yeah, there you go.
It sounds like a spaceship taking off. I forgot how much I love these things.
My guess is that Floppy was from one of those word processor standalone units.
He does have WordPerfect on here, so it's very possible yes.
No, WordPerfect, then no. Something like a brother that just had his typewriter with a screen and a floppy drive, and so it takes DOS, but its own format is slightly weird. But you said WordPerfect, so that shoots that in the face.
Oh my goodness. Why did I screw this in so hard? Alright, there's a joke there to be had. Oh, there's
Come on, you.
So yeah, on these old PCs, you set the video card type on the motherboard itself. There's a jumper. Because this was before BIOS. Well, I mean, there is BIOS, but before you did everything in the BIOS.
Turd perfect, Dana says. Oh, come on, Dana. It's not that bad.
I think Dana's got something wrong. We're perfect.
Actually, it's Vivi that started that. More like turd perfect.
I love the sound of this thing opening. It just
he was saying turd perfect, haha. Okay, I just saw Dana's turd perfect. I didn't see Vivi's.
Yeah.
Vivi, I'm going to make you use Lotus Notes if you keep this up.
Ugh.
Actually, I like Lotus Notes.
I haven't used it in God. I don't even remember the last time I used it. Probably 2000 or something.
Yeah, I was an intern at Arthur Anderson, the accounting firm. Everything was word perfect. I mean, sorry, Lotus Notes.
Notes. Yep.
Everything. They had Notes developers writing databases, and it was like
Yeah.
craziest implementation I saw.
All right, I gotta show you this cap. Emily, I'm gonna just make you small for a second.
Yeah, all good.
Okay. So let's show you how the
Come
legs
on.
are looking
There it
on
goes.
this.
Ooh. That's
Oh,
gnarly. That's gnarly.
so this one side came off when I was actually desoldering. Funny enough, the heat must have transferred through, and but yeah, that's the other leg. That's yeah.
See, that sort of
All right.
lazy, that sort of lazy leg welding like that will really mess with things if you're, especially if they're on a power rail there and something like ESR matters. That'll cause a whole bunch of nonsense.
Mm-hmm. By the way, speaking of which, DigiKey is doing a webinar. I was just thinking about that today. They're doing a webinar on the 24th from 10 to 11 or 11 to noon Eastern. I can't remember the time because I don't have the email in front of me. On ESR caps and their importance and stuff. So if people are interested to check that out, it's free to sign up. So hey,
how are you?
Doing
good.
good.
How are you?
Good. What do you got?
Hold on. I'm getting.
Frederick, your background is very loud.
Oh yeah, my wife is watching TV on the other room. Hold on.
Well, look at that. The power of a door. By door, we have silence.
Sorry about that. I just got to call somebody looking for server parts, but unfortunately, I don't have server parts.
Well, just go to the local diner and get a few pieces of a server.
Oh, great. My brother figured out you're streaming.
Haha. Hey, David. Welcome. By the way, Frederick, I'm going to show you how not to solder. So I'm replacing these.
Did you put a capacitor in reverse?
No. So I bought I didn't buy it. It was free. A DOA ImageWriter II, and the person had recapped it. But I've removed. I cut this cap off, and I just removed this one here.
Yeah.
But if I can get it to focus,
that's
you can see
weird.
kind of what they soldered the new cap to the legs of the old.
Oh my god, that's lazy.
That's janky. That's janky even for BBB.
And look, like you can see, if I can get it to focus, not on my hand. I just had a great focus on this before you came in. Anyway, you can see the leg is like.
Yeah, I can.
It's not
kind of make it out. Yeah.
It's awful.
But I didn't realize that I should have also got the caps for the rest of the board until tonight when I was sitting here, and I'm like, oh poop. So I'm gonna have to take a look at the values and get a DigiKey order on the go. Okay, so that's 2 done.
Nice.
But yeah, like Frederick, they had solder on this side of the board as well.
Okay.
Like because they had soldered it through, so
awful.
Anyway, it's going to take a bit to get it all apart, but it will come apart. And then I got the replacement caps for these, at least these 4. So again, I'm not going to put down the people. If that's what they felt comfortable doing, then have at it. But it's not what you're supposed to do.
I think they should change hobby and do crochet instead.
Yeah.
So Trina, you're telling me this is a solder same free environment?
Yes. Well, something just fell through. Okay, that's that one. Oh, the cap just came off. Sweet. But I still don't have that hole cleaned out.
Hey, Trina.
Yo.
This hard drive
Sorry.
is totally safe with Norton Antivirus 2.0 from 1991. Totally
Nice.
Yep, gotta make sure it doesn't have Michelangelo on it.
I hate Norton Antivirus.
But this hard drive is 20 megabytes in size, and it's a full height 5 1/4.
And the best part is, it still works.
It still works. Oh, you just
Right?
jinxed it. But yeah,
Is it-
well,
I know, right? Yeah.
STG20?
Sorry about that, Emily. I didn't mean to
it's fine.
yuck your thumb. Wow. I can't even speak right now.
Yuck your yum.
Yuck your yum, yeah. Thumb. I have no idea. I am speaking a new Canadian language.
Trina Ease.
Yes. That was
Trin English.
Yes.
English.
It's technobabble. That's what it is.
I think I got the video working correctly. Famous last word.
Oh, here comes a cat. Hey, Bella.
Just let me know when you want me to make it big again.
No, that's okay. I'm just...
Sorry, I got my head down. Let's make Emily big, because it's more interesting.
Because why not?
Futz around with these.
Loading virus definitions. Oh boy.
That looks Emily, the screen looks better. It was kind of harsh before.
I just did a bit of work to
yeah,
change.
she messed with the resolution at a risk to her own safety.
Oh, maybe it's Microsoft Works.
That's not much better. I had to turn my keyboard off because here comes a Bella, the keyboard monster.
It's important to show kitties. So, John, I am lucky that my kitty just stay on the bed in the bedroom and don't come bother me when I'm doing this poop. Now, if I'm sitting here, if I'm just sitting back and like if Opie can hear me watching YouTube, she'll come and jump on my lap. And that's just me sitting back watching YouTube. So I don't mind when she does that. But
well, that's why she does it, because she knows you don't mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Microsoft doesn't work. Exactly, Francois.
Hey, Francois, welcome.
Yeah, our kid. Well, see, Dave and I were talking about that today actually, because he was telling me that what you were going to work on today, and I was like, I couldn't solder if I wanted to because I have 11 cats. I definitely have a cat in my face.
Yeah, see, I both of my cats are comfortably curled up in front of the fan in the bedroom. So
smart cats.
They are smart cats.
Right in the fan. There you go.
Well, the fan's facing the bed, so.
Well, yeah, but still, they would position themselves anywhere where the fan was if they could.
Yeah. Well, it's not that bad though. Like it's we've lost the mugginess, so it's not that bad.
Oh God, I wish. Florida will never lose the mugginess.
No, they'll lose human rights first. Oh, sorry, did I say that?
Right now it's 90. It feels like it's 91 degrees with a 76% humidity.
Jesus.
And that's with the sun starting to go down.
No. You can keep that.
Yeah, it's pea soup. Dave and I walked across the street to go get these.
Nice.
What's that, Fred?
Lotus 123. Oh my God. The memories.
Oh,
I have no idea. Figure out how it works.
Oh.
So, by the way, I owe a huge thank you to Emily and Joe and Sloopy as well. Because when I was starting out doing like desoldering stuff, they were on a stream and they were also very helpful.
What about Gut Bomb? I'm sure Gut Bomb helped.
Gut Bomb wasn't on that stream, so no.
Well, eventually, I'm saying.
Hey, RetroTech Chris, welcome.
RetroTech Chris.
But yeah, Emily, I'm just gonna make myself big for a sec while you play around with that
figuring
program.
out that crud.
But look at this, would you? They soldered one leg, but left the other leg. Oh, you can't see.
There
we
it goes,
go.
right there.
Yeah. So they soldered on one leg,
That's
but left the other leg on.
It's like wrapped around the other leg or something?
Yeah, well, what they did is they left the original legs on and then just soldered it to the legs.
Perhaps that's why it didn't work.
Well, no, it's actually I had Ron help me one night. We've limited it down to it's a power issue. I'm just waiting for Ron to remember to send me the replacement part, and yeah, we're good. Okay, let's start recapping
Sounds
this.
legit. Francois. Sounds legit. Leg it.
That would be leg it, Damar. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. I imagine, Chris, that'd be a pain in the butt. Biggest issue with Works is that the file formats were proprietary and nothing like converting it.
Yeah, I tried working with Works exclusively for a couple of months, but it was too annoying.
Dana, we'll talk about your message post-stream. If that works. Discord message.
Oh, I was looking at chat. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, all right, so these got these annoying little bends on them. Let's cut out the annoying little bends on them.
Watching. Refresh this.
Oh gosh, that's really annoying.
eBay
9.
What did you do? It's flashing.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, epilepsy. No, I'm just kidding.
D-Base rave.
This reminds me of I had
Press
the Western Digital testing software has a little flashing testing, but nothing like full screen. So
what are you doing, Billy?
That's your roll button.
So at least they had. I will give the person credit. At least they had the caps on and the right orientation.
Oh, Emily, there's a maintenance menu.
Word perfect. Oh no.
I can see through that. Why would that go through?
Funny enough,
do you still remember the F keys?
I don't have to because it came on the keyboard I bought.
Cheater. No, I'm just kidding.
Shift F7.
Oh gosh. Oh, another Jean-Francois instead of a Francois.
Yeah, hey, Jean-Francois. Bonjour. I'm trying to get my French.
Well, that's why we have Francois here. He can speak the French with Jean-Francois.
Oh, we also have Frederick who can speak the French with both of them.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Although it's interesting, there's a Frederick. I don't know if you saw. There's a YouTube video of somebody comparing Quebec French to France French, and I haven't watched it. I haven't seen it yet.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Emily, quick question.
This one just.
Yes.
What do you work? What computer is that?
It's a IBM 5160 I've been fixing up.
There you go, brother. IBM 5160. There you go.
You know, if he wasn't late to the stream, he would have known this.
Well, I mean,
or if he would have just read the description.
What description? Read?
I know, right?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
All right.
Not a lot of stuff on here.
Uh-oh, who's
Lap
that?
3, so you got lap link.
Oh, hey, Sophia. Hey, so.
Oh, there it is.
That was
What's
my
a
old
nav?
girl.
Oh, Narnini virus. That makes sense.
You can just get rid of that crud.
Auto exact back. Back.
Hey,
I don't know why it's called
That
back.
should be a lap link in there. Yep, lap link 3.
What's lap link 3 for? Is that for networking?
No transfer files via serial cable or parallel cable.
I have not seen this in a very, very long time.
Lap link?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. This
I
is
bet it's
insane.
nice too.
I don't think I've ever used lap link.
Oh, I used to use it.
I
By the way,
used
the
to actually.
backspace is in a weird spot.
Yeah, because that's the old 83 key, I believe. Yeah, so it's a weird spot. But yeah, I use lap link.
Yeah.
Actually, I made my own cable with 2 parallel port cables and duct tape.
And Retro Truck Chris says he's sitting there using Fast Links right now, a competitor to LapLink.
Oh, okay.
Chris, Retro Truck Chris, why don't you do a competition? Which one was better? Like, which one was faster?
So look at this. Look at this, folks. We got Emily. I'm just gonna make you small for a sec.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something in the meantime, so I'm gonna shut this down.
Okay. Look at this. We got the first cap in. We got nice little domes for solder, and we're gonna.
Nice job.
We got. Thank you,
Yeah, you beat Curtis.
Curtis.
Boyle.
No.
Oh, how so?
Oh, you don't know the funny thing? He
No.
burned his hair with an iron.
Oh, right. Yeah,
He's not very good at soldering, in other words, but he literally.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that from. Yeah. Sorry, I was like, wait, is he also soldering at like doing a stream of soldering at the same time? There we go.
That's one thing you'll never see him do. Streaming a solder stream.
Yeah. No, that's what I thought, but
it'll probably have a soda stream, but not
a soda stream.
Soda stream. I'll have a cat and alcohol stream.
So Dana, what are you bringing me deck-wise next time to work on? A recap for you.
So, I think while I'm out and about, I will go ahead and ship you some fans for there. So, don't know if you want to try removing the existing ones and attaching the new ones.
Oh no, that's going to be your job. I'm just simply the recapping girl.
Okay.
Come on, Trina, do it all.
I mean, the rivet drilling and then the fan rewiring should be well within your wheelhouse. And then a few weeks from now, we'll come by, we'll reassemble the machine, and
that's right.
probably re-roll VMS on it and go from there.
Nice.
I kind of forgot that you guys are near each other.
I'm going to make everybody the same size. I am going to go refill my water. I bought, finally, an ice cube tray. So I've been enjoying having nice, like, ice-cold water.
Just enjoying having nice ice vodka on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But Jason, she didn't deny it.
Nope. She told me to shut up because I told her secret.
Yeah. So it's mem test and drink. Okay.
You know,
I mean, what else are you going to do when mem test is running?
Well, when I was there the other day, she had, walked off, and, I go look in the fridge. She doesn't keep any of the good booze around.
She drinks it all.
It was gone.
Yeah, there's no time for.
No, she don't drink very much at all.
That's what she said.
Yeah, did you look under her mattress? I bet she's got a hidden under there.
Oh yeah.
It's poured inside the Rockstar energy drink cans.
Yeah, there we go.
Rum and Red Bull.
One of my favorites is rum and pineapple juice.
That's a very good option.
It is so good.
Bourbon tonic.
What was that? I'm not a big fan of the tonic part.
It's actually, I like gin and tonics, and I also like bourbon. So one day I tried bourbon and tonic water. I was like, actually, this works.
Yeah, my bro just said in chat, gin and tonic. That's one of his favorite things.
I miss.
I'm a beer guy, but if I do drink, alcohol, it'll be rum of some sort. Probably rum and pineapple juice or rum and Coke. Although I do like a good Irish whiskey too, like Jameson or Tullamore Dew.
Yeah, I miss bourbon. We can't have those anymore.
Why not?
Because it's the stupid.
Yeah, I know the stupid crap going.
We're going to not
keto.
the American products in because of the tariffs.
Blame Cheeto.
There's a lot of things we don't have anymore.
Yeah.
All right, I am back. Let's do number 2, shall we?
Please go in the bathroom and do that.
It's going to get worse. I'm going to do a number 3 and a number 4. Figure what that is.
I didn't even want to think about what that could be in your mind.
A 5-gallon bucket and a hamster? No.
A 5-gallon bucket with a potty seat.
Okay, with that, Trina, I need to go.
All right. Have a good night, CDI.
All right.
Bye.
Joining.
Was it something we said?
Bye. Yes, it is.
Wow.
Oh goodness.
Well, that did not work. Try that again.
Stupid virus definitions again.
Oh, hold on, Emily. Let me make you big. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just trying to figure something out here.
Trina.
Yo.
Dave says number 4 is a number 2 with a friend.
Jesus Christ.
Number 7 and 8.
Oh my God, that's better.
You gotta ask yourself, where does he come up with this stuff?
He's your brother.
Aren't cats friends? Yeah, sure. You keep the litter box in there too. You could have your number.
No. What he's talking about is every time we go to the bathroom, we have a cat watching us.
I have Casper who watches me.
Oh yes.
Yep.
The worst is when you sit on the toilet and then you have your pants on the floor and then the cat comes by and just sits in your underwear and it's like, come on, man.
I can't move now, cat. Really? Yeah, that happens. That happens. Bella, my huge cat, who's over there sleeping, she loves to do that. Or she tries to hop on my lap when I'm trying to take care of business.
Yeah.
That's weird. Neither of my cats do that. I've never. Had
She's
a
the
cat
only
jump
one.
up.
The only one that tries that with me, and I'm just like, no.
Okay. That's 2 done.
640K. Wow.
No.
640K ought to be enough for anybody.
40K. That's all you ever need.
Yeah.
I still remember when I built my first computer from a computer show when I was in college. And it had like 256 megs of RAM. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that was hot. That was hot shit back then.
Well, that would have been what running 198 back then.
I don't know. Yeah, 98 probably. 98.
98, 95, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you graduated high school in 95, that's why I was like either 198 or
it was like
195.
90. It was like 97, 98. Yeah, when I built the first computer. It was 195 at the time. Dave says, and all I just remember was like, yeah, Dave was with me. Him and I picked up the parts and put it together, and so I was doing programming, and the computer that I had at the time, every time I tried to compile a program, it would basically fry itself.
Oh no!
It was so slow, so we had to get something better.
That's like when I went to initially when I went back to school, I started taking a 3D game animation program, and we were using Blender, and so I had a Dell Latitude D600, which was their business line of laptops. Great laptop, right? I cannot fault Dell for that laptop.
Yeah, back when they actually made good laptops.
Yeah, well, their business class was, this was a business class one. It originally came with XP. I had installed Linux on it, but it only had 512 megabytes of memory, which was fine until you tried to do anything in Blender. And then it just it crashed. So I ended up upgrading it to the max of 2 gigabytes. What happened, Emily? I heard a yes.
No, this is good.
Yeah, I know.
I remember how to do this.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Old Sergey kills some BIOS. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had to upgrade it to 2 megabytes of memory, or 2 gigabytes of memory, because the 512 just was not enough. Hey, by the way, there's number 3 with nice little solder domes. But yeah, we've determined Ron was on the stream with me one night, and we were going through the power supply. And it's an issue with the power supply, so the bad recapping job is not the fault. The computer not turning on because it just will not even. Sorry, not computer, but the ImageWriter just will not turn on.
Honestly, the way those legs were soldered was so ridiculous. It might be the problem.
No, it's a power issue. We there's a I can show you in a bit. There's a thingamadoodle on this massive black box looking thing, and we're not getting anything out of it. So when it's plugged in, and we should.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, that's where we're. Ron's ordered me another one, and he keeps forgetting to ship it to me. So I'm gonna have to start getting on him with that, because I like to get that table cleaned off of either by going, it's garbage, and throw it in the e-waste,
or leave it on the table with everything else that's there.
No, I want to actually get rid of the darn thing.
Send it to Steve.
I still need to get one of those computers that came from Whack Arnold's from you.
From me?
Yeah. When we were at Junk Day, you got all the machines from Whack Arnold's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you want one, let me know.
I do still want one. I just keep forgetting, and I think I've only seen you once since then.
Yeah.
Go over there. Go over there right now. Go get it.
You see me twice because
there was the second Junk Day, sure.
Yeah, and then you came to drop off that stuff for Emily, and that's when we started with that power supply. So
yeah. So literally twice.
Yeah, twice.
ADEFIPWQH escape.
What are we looking at, by the way?
Me?
Yeah, what's on your screen?
I'm trying to
by the way.
I'm trying to get a virtual floppy drive going so I can get a game on here.
Gotcha.
Whether it boots or not is a whole other story. It's not happy with me.
All right, so I'm gonna get rid of people's names for now because it was covering over some of what you're typing.
Oh, I can always move it if you needed me to.
Well, no, you can't move it because you can't move your name. It's a part of StreamYard, so I'll just get rid of the StreamYard name.
I can't see my name no more.
Yeah, I don't know who I am.
I forget.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Oh boy.
So one more cap to go, and we're done. I'm done my part.
Arthur, I don't know who's who. I'm confused.
Okay.
Hey, Thomas, welcome.
It's like a who's on first.
Right? Oh God.
Right? Wait a second. Don't start that.
Oh God.
What's on second?
All right, so we have 2 caps to go, and I have it on the right way because the board's telling me I don't have to kind of like guess. What I am going to do is write up a capacitor list.
Oh, wow. That's annoying.
Look at that, Emily. Wow. That's an awful big memory test.
Well, every once in a while what'll happen is if you're not careful, the HDMI video input will flake out.
Mm.
That is really interesting. It does not like this floppy controller. But I really want to get this one working. I got another one too.
Is this the 5160 you're still working on? Emily?
I'm sorry?
It is.
You're still working on the 5160, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a game on here if I can get this floppy booting.
Gotcha.
Yes, it's the 5160, Thomas.
Yeah, so she has The reason I'm asking is because she has both the 5160 and the 5150 sitting on top of it. So I'm like,
5150 I took off to get into it.
oh, okay.
I
last
suspect
I knew,
these cables won't work. That's my problem.
And Thomas says that's his favorite. Which one, the 5160 or the 5150?
yes,
Exactly.
yes, that's the answer to that. That's the only correct answer.
The 5150 is a simple version. And he does say both. So yes.
Nice. There we go.
Where, who, huh?
Emily,
Yes.
do you want to see something?
I would love to see something.
Look at those. It won't focus.
Let's come in and look at dates.
Wow. Focus. Come on, focus. I want to show my solder. I know.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Nice
Good
little
job.
solder domes. And oh, that one's a little wonky, but the holes are weirdly spaced for the caps that I got. But ta-da! It's done. At least those
I need
four.
to find a floppy cable.
As I said, for those who are new, this is an ImageWriter II board. It arrived DOA, Ron and myself and my friend Cass spent a night going through the power. We figured that it's a block in the back, which I'm going to show in a sec. But I had cut off this cap here because I couldn't get the connector off, and so I couldn't get the board out. So I just did a recap of the because the person, if I can find one of the caps, the person who did the recapping did soldered the new legs onto the old legs, so that was special. So, but now I'm realizing that
Pastors on stilts.
Yeah, hey. Oh, I keep forgetting how to say your name.
It's like
but hello,
Stian.
Stian.
Something.
But yeah, I realized that I got to do the rest of these caps as well. So I'm going to be because I didn't realize.
And you have to order
I was originally
those, right?
looking at it. I'm gonna have to order them. I don't have them in. Jesus, I might actually have them from leftovers from other recappings.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Eric. That'd be funny if I had the leftovers. It's 10 volt.
When you got enough stuff laying around, you might be able to find something.
Yeah. Trying to see if there's any more of the same. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just looking at the. Wait a sec. Hold on.
What's this? Hi, girl.
Well, I can do this one because it is a 220 UF 10 volt, and guess what? These caps, but I got to do the replacement of the other one. If it would focus on, there we go, are the same ones. Ta-da! So I can redo that one on the end. Do that one. I'm trying to see where it's written on this cap. No, I can do that one though. What the fuck did they do? Oh god.
Oh, neat.
Okay, so that's working.
Okay, so let me show you what they've done. Sorry, Emily, I'm making you small for a bit.
No, I'm trying to figure something out.
You got to see this. You have got to see this. Once I get my camera, you've got to see this. Hang on. Ta-da. Oh, that's a little too high. So they put a cap on.
Meow.
And then ran a bodge wire to either end. So that's actually not that's not supposed to be there.
No, that would have been an old radial cap that would have been on there. Normal Gut Bomb was saying the other day they normally don't go bad, but you do that because they don't make axial caps like that anymore. That should be there.
That's what Carter said too. He agrees.
There's a rated capacitor there. Yeah, I know it's a dodgy bodge. Yeah, so I'm not going to tackle that tonight because I am not prepared for that. I thought they were just going to be like, yeah, just a simple through hole, and then I got looking at it. Sorry, I'm looking at it and I'm moving it away from the camera. But yeah, it's
on the back side. It'll be through holes where that plus and minus are. It's actually going to be.
Oh, it is. I can see right here. But what I'm saying is I'm not set up for like the wiring and all that stuff, so I'm going to have to. Get that. What is this one though? Hi, everybody can look at my desk. Sorry. All right, I don't need to be big. Let's make Emily big because Emily's doing things.
Yeah, but it's just minor text.
Let's see.
Sorry, folks, for the quietness. No, okay, so the rest of them are not the same. So let me grab that power supply so I can show Dana what I'm talking about on the back end of it. If I can find it on my desk. Or on
What
my
is this power supply from?
The ImageWriter II.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah, this is all ImageWriter stuff tonight. No VAX stuff tonight. Sorry, folks.
Where's the mem test?
No, mem. That was yesterday.
I know somebody mentioned it earlier in chat. Something about a mem test. So.
Yeah. No, I did another 3-hour mem test stream yesterday for poops and giggles. Put Star Trek sounds on the background and
yeah, did a little chirping sound thing, majiggy, whatever they call this.
Yeah. I had the TOS bridge sounds on, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
So you could tell who were the non-Star Trek people.
They
were like, some people
Stano,
were like, what is that noise?
Stano or whatever. They have a mem test running right now.
Oh, nice. There we go. I finally found the power supply. Jesus, this damn thing is heavy.
Well, they don't make them like they used to, I'll tell you what.
No. I think half the weight of the printer was just or most of the weight of the printer was just the power. So I'm going to move this board out of the way so I don't smush it. I don't know where to put you for now. I'll put you there. That should be cool enough. I can lean you against that, right?
Sure.
Not really. I'll put you up against that. Okay. So, what we determined, Dana,
Yeah,
is that it's this boxy looking thing.
Yep.
That's what we're figuring, because we were able to trace power from here to can't see what I'm pointing at, from here to here, and we did a bunch of other things, but this is where it stops. Is with this one on this side.
Okay.
So
have the capacitors been done in the power supply?
Not yet, but again, we haven't got, we're not getting anything to the board. There's nothing coming to the board. This is where we also tried the pins here. We're getting no power coming out there.
Okay.
So at this point,
tracing the power into that chip there, like you're getting power on its input stage?
No, we're getting nothing on this. It's completely dead. And these have a habit of dying.
Okay. So my thought process is, are you getting power all the way into that thing's input stage?
Yeah, it's as far as we can tell, yes. It's just not putting it out to the board.
Okay.
So that's why we're thinking this is, there's something gone tits up with this.
Yeah.
We're going to replace that and then take it from there.
Okay.
That's the next step of it.
Because when I had done the research for the power supply in my TRS terminal, one of the little capacitors that was near a heatsink, so the thing's just going to get baked, was the one that determined the feedback loop for the switch mode power supply there, and that looks like a fully integrated switch mode power supply. I'm curious if it would spring to life if you replaced the potentially bad caps on that board.
Yeah, they don't look like, if you look at the caps, like none of them are visibly. Let me rephrase that. None of them are visibly showing, like.
And none of the
Hey,
ones
Joe.
in the press were either.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
It's me.
Look what Emily's doing, Joe. Gonna make her big. She's playing with her 5160.
Yay!
And what are you trying to get working again, Emily? Sorry, I've been kind of like.
So I think originally I was going to try to get the second floppy going, but I don't think this is going to work because this floppy drive cable I don't think is the right one. So I think I actually need to get the correct floppy drive cable. So.
Gotcha.
But I'm also kind of curious. I just threw a hard drive in there. I'm just kind of curious to see if it actually shows up.
Gotcha. So we're gonna take it, Dana. We're gonna replace this and then take it from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really want to try to get a game going.
But Ron has this part for me for a while now. So everybody in the chat and on the stream, start messaging Ron saying, "Send it to Trina."
Yes.
Don't get us involved.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm totally getting everybody involved. Oh, Joe, do you want to see some Bodge fantasticness?
Sure.
Sure. So I was recapping. Okay, so it's loading virus definitions. I want to make it small while it's doing that. Yeah. So I did the recap of these 4 capacitors. Are a little wonky, but the holes are funky. Anyway, did that. You'll never see them anyway. But because the person had soldered, they had done a resoldering job and soldered the legs to the old legs.
No.
Oh yeah.
Denied.
And what I didn't realize was they had done that with the rest of them. So I'm gonna make up a list tonight and of what I got to order. But on the end,
your internet, your video looks like somebody is like on acid and looking at it through a bag of sand.
Not on my end.
Not on my end either.
Well, not mine either.
Okay.
But this was, what kind of capacitor was this again, Dana, that they replaced it with?
Like an axial.
Oh, okay. And so they did a Bodge wire job.
Is it a 33 UF?
No, it's a 220 UF.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say 33s are the ones that are hard to get as axials for some stupid reason. Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do I'm gonna do up a shopping list of what I need and see if I can find a 220 axial, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah. Cool. What does that do? It looks like it's a SCSI card. Oh no, that's the.
Oh no, this
printer.
is the board out of the ImageWriter.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. And then we were just talking about the power supply. So. And Emily is playing with Lotus Notes? Maybe?
No, I accidentally went into the works by accident. I'm going to go disable all that stuff because it's driving me bananas.
This shit is bananas. B-A-A. Oh, sorry. I'll stop.
Gwen Stefani or not?
No, yeah. I would have set the 220 on its side for neatness.
Yeah, I would have too.
So hang on for a sec. I'm gonna grab one of the old ones.
Here we go.
Because I can do that. So this is. Ooh. the auto exec bat.
It's going to the 2.
I have not played with one of those in so long now. You're gonna edit the config sys as well.
It's going to the 2K and the 1.2K. Where's the 2K? The 2K is going to.
Notice.
So Emily, I'm just gonna make myself big for a sec while you're editing your config
go for it.
sys.
And the
So by laying it on its side, do you mean like kind of like? Sorry, I'm trying to do this, but kind of like that, if that makes sense.
Well, between the two connectors there's no real good spot to lay it down unless one of the legs is ridiculously long.
Well, they're both actually when they come out, they're semi long, so I have enough wiggly room. I could lay it kind of in the center. Actually, I could just lay it out.
All the way down to a 680.
Anyway, I'll play with that. I got to get some cabling and stuff. And hi, JC, welcome.
He has come again.
He has. All right.
I can't see the stream, Sophie.
It's on the back
second here.
Let me grab a pen and a piece of paper, and we're
write down all your values.
And we're gonna write down what I need to order. Oh, and by the way, today I was doing some major cleaning because it was driving me bonkers. And I had bought. I'm just gonna move this card for a sec. I bought this bin from the dollar store to put my soldering station in, but I think it's just gonna live there now. Because I like doing the stream where I can solder and talk to people, see the chat. So what I did, I gotta come on my lap for a sec. I put all the caps, spare caps that I have in it.
Yay!
That way. Yeah, and what I'm gonna do tomorrow is catalog them and just write down, like on a piece of paper, what I have and how many of each. And then I can just throw the piece of paper in here and I don't have to go through all the envelopes.
Hey, Dana, is that your hard drive still clicking?
Yes. I've done a couple different kinds of dumps, and we're finally at the very end. After doing long reads on the entire media and seeing the absolute nonsense that came back from it, I'm just letting DD Rescue finish off its last little bit. This drive's probably going to the professionals.
Got it.
Largely because of how interesting the stuff on it is.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Dana. Emily, you're doing things, and I'm like, everybody just looking at my bench doing nothing.
That's okay. I think I've got the floppy drive working. We'll see in a second.
Ooh.
The second one, you mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm switching over to 1.4 megabytes or 1.44.
Okay.
I found I had one of the right cables. One.
Nice.
And it's not giving me a 601 error. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
17.
Oh my god. Okay, that'll boot a lot faster. Here we go. No, okay. Maybe the floppy drive is not working.
Yeah, the pen goes to the green side.
Getting closer. Okay.
All right, so let's take a peek at these capacitors.
Oh, wait.
See what the values are.
It's confirmed.
Thomas Armstrong says factory 5160 ROMs do not support 1.44 or 1.2.
Yes, I added. I have an external floppy drive in, floppy controller in. Or not external. I have a more advanced one in. Because yeah, the default one doesn't. The built, which is currently sitting on my desk. I mean, yeah, you can see I'm using the. Oh, it's hitting the drive. Okay, let's see if I got it.
Yay!
Ooh. Ah.
Ooh.
There's the third-party controller.
Yeah. Ow! That was your tail in my face, cat. Thank you.
And it's booting faster because I don't have all the other crap running. It's in the floppy drive. I don't think I've ever gotten this far before. Now, whether the floppy drive works or not, totally different story. Okay. It's ready.
Yes. That entire circuit has been reverse engineered.
There you go.
If not, I have another floppy drive I can try. Come on, come on.
Come on, Schwartz. Oh, wait.
May the Schwartz be with you always.
Oh, I forgot that one.
Oh, I see something on the back of Emily's chair.
Yeah, one of the cats.
Hey, it saw the disc. It says the drive or the disc is unusable.
Yep, hold on.
Hey, baby.
Okay, so 100 UF 10 volt. I'm gonna check with Mac 84 tomorrow. 10 volt, and see if there is a board layout for this, because he's the ImageWriter king. And see if there's a board layout for this, so that I can make sure the caps that the person put on are, well, right.
He could probably just tell you that himself without giving you a board layout.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But I'm not like, I'm just writing a list, so.
Came back the very next day. The cat came back because it was an asshole. The cat came back. It's a fucking dick.
And we need an AOL disk.
Sure.
Adaptec Easy SCSI CD-ROM boot disk. Invalid media on. Okay, so I'm starting to think it's the drive that's bad, but.
Do you have the customer service number for AOL?
I might for AOL Canada.
I've been watching a funny video on YouTube. It's the Alan Keller musical.
No. Denied.
Just quickly, I have the cap list done. Ta-da!
I am actually putting
Make
my Apple III on my main bench space.
And I'm
do
gonna
some
put myself. Hi. Hi, where?
Oh, Joe's doing something interesting.
So what we need to do, put this here. This is the good part.
Francois said she hadn't watched it.
So I need to take this, turn this on. I don't want these two things here.
Spaceballs the movie.
From like a decade ago.
I see where they're doing a Spaceballs 2.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Yeah, see, that's my
I'm
thought on it as well. It's like, really?
After all this time?
Yeah.
About 20 years too late.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did your memory freeze up, Emily?
Well, hold on.
No. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it was sitting at 288 for some reason for a while.
This floppy drive sounds different.
Okay, Vivi says, "What the hell is Spaceballs?"
Uh-oh.
By the
Tell
way,
me you're under 30 without telling me you're under 30.
Vivi is over 30, and by the way, I've never seen Spaceballs either. So yeah.
Oh God, Trina, what is wrong with you? Like, how are you alive?
Trina,
Serious.
have you seen Blazing Saddles?
Oh my God,
No.
it's working.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
What are the odds that
Oh
your
Lord!
floppy drive works?
Oh, and by the way,
Zero.
Carther also doesn't know what Spaceballs are either.
You should see
Oh
what
my God.
CNO says there about you. You just hate all of
Okay.
science fiction. You haven't seen the
You just
Quest.
lost your sugar daddy or Splendid Daddy, Trina, because you don't know what you haven't watched those.
Yeah, there's going to be a Spaceballs too, which is amazing.
Yeah, I
Yep.
know. But I agree with Joe. If this would have came out 5 years after the original, let's say, great. When did Spaceballs originally come out? Like 85?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Spaceballs
And I
2.
just
Search
I
for more money.
I mean basically it's going to be Spaceballs 2. Look at old farts trying to do the same old jokes as they did in the first one.
Well, we don't know. We didn't see anything yet.
1987, apparently. And
87. Okay.
Francois says Spaceballs is to Star Wars what Austin Powers is to James Bond.
Yes, and I've heard that Spaceballs is actually
It's hilarious.
is a hilarious movie.
They've gone
However-
plaid.
However, they are trying to do it several years later. What, 30, 40 years later? 30
40.
years later.
Yeah, basically, it's like 38 years later.
Yeah, like by the time it gets released, it'll probably be 40.
It's Spaceballs. They will make fun of the long gap multiple times, and it'll be great.
Oh yeah.
Mm. It's gonna be a funny movie.
Hello, Lewis. Either way, I don't know. I'm gonna hold my breath. And going with absolutely. I'll watch the original before I go see. Well, before I archive the
I was
new
gonna
one.
say you
'Cause
can't hold your breath because you haven't seen the first one. Your breath don't count.
I will archive both of them at the same time, and then watch them back to back, and then do a live commentary here on Trina's Technobabble. Oh, snap!
Where is it, Trina? Where did it go?
What do you mean?
It went over there.
It's asking you for a
No.
volume label.
No, I'm on my desktop at the moment because I'm trying to get a file onto it.
Oh.
I mean, I've got a USB floppy drive installed.
No, you can't. And no, you cannot explain the movie to Trina as she watches it. I don't need to be mansplained to as I watch a movie. Thanks.
You sure?
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Sure. Thanks, Emily. I don't know. Maybe.
Have Emily explain it, then it's not mansplaining.
That's true. I could Emily explain.
And that would be the end of our friendship right then and there.
Oh goodness.
All right, Thomas, have fun freezing
sort
your
of-
arse off in a hockey rink.
Hockey, that's that thing with the little black round thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, where it went.
I'm actually surprised that they're still doing hockey in June.
They do hockey in Florida.
This is true. So what are you looking for, Emily?
What you doing?
I am looking for a floppy disk image to write to this floppy drive.
What happened to John?
Okay.
It feels so weird.
FTHMY. Oh wait, that won't run on that. Sorry.
Nice. So that's SDC. Sorry, you can't see this because it's on my desktop.
Stano, what part of Florida are you in?
Oh.
Or Stiano? I probably said your name wrong. My bad.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, I saw that the
Palm
Panthers
Beach.
won it.
Oh yeah, we're my brother and I, we're in Jacksonville area.
Well, the light is on the drive, so I think it's writing. We'll know in a minute.
Okay. Can you hear it making noises?
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
I'm trying to image Space Quest 1
Okay.
to a floppy disk.
Ooh.
The OG version, like the original.
Yeah. I mean, if people want to watch me play solitaire, I can do that.
I mean, you got to get your stream hours in somehow, right?
Right. Well, I did that yesterday.
Well, so this stream's only been on for an hour and a half, so that means you got another 5.5 hours to go.
See, Dana, by the way, the reason I didn't mention what I was recapping, because also Emily was kind of recapping what she did with the 5160. Yeah. So that's why I just called it recapping. And then I put in the description what I was recapping, and then that Emily was going to talk about the 5160. So.
Trina Vivi has a point. You know, if you're looking for something to do, there's always Pinterest.
I'm actually enjoying sitting back doing squiddly do.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
it sees the files.
It does.
But that. Oh, what's it do? Oh, look at the A drive doing things. One A. There you go. Okay, you got it.
I feel like I've got a whole bunch of backseat. Okay, so I guess it's not going to
install that because there's H in there.
I'm trying to figure out.
Maybe just the install dot. Oh no, because that's underscore.
Yeah, the other one didn't work.
I know.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, that's not so good.
Bummer. Well, only at least it read. Whoa, what the huh?
Okay.
Tried to run it from the C drive. That was interesting.
Divide. Bad.
Let me see if I can actually open it. If I can't open it, it's probably corrupt. I may not have imaged it correctly, so.
I think I can. I knew I could.
Yeah, that does not look
corrupt.
Nope, that's definitely not right.
The exit wasn't even missing the X.
Does anybody know where my Apple II slot breakout board is?
It's on your desk.
Right where you put it.
No. Where I put it. Okay, Confucius.
Trina, Dave says in Canada it's known as the A drive.
A. Bada boom, bada bing. Drive, yeah.
I'm going to try re-imaging it again.
Okay.
I think I crashed. I knew I crashed. That was less Confucius and more Zen.
I think I'm crap. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, look, I stopped moving.
We could always do Confucius jokes.
What the heck? Oh, so weird.
Oh, it does not like that. That's interesting. Oh, there it goes.
There.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know where it went. That's very annoying. Well, Yes,
This is the farthest I've ever gotten, so getting this far feels like a win.
So,
can I share just that? Yeah, I don't think I'm doxing myself on that.
I mean, you kind of are, because it's showing your name sudo.
Yep.
There. Cool. Restart to install the latest Windows updates. Okay, thanks. And the other one is the pin. It's pin 13 on U1B.
I'll try another image if this doesn't work either.
Okay.
Do I have another?
I'm not sure what this image format actually is. Yeah, that's not right.
It's what it is corrupted.
Yeah, that's definitely corrupted. Find another source.
Top side of the second one.
Oh, actually, hold on a second. I've got a crazy idea. Let me actually see if I can mount the image to see if it's what I think it is before I do it.
Have you tried Pen 15? What do you mean?
1015. 1015. Did somebody just make that joke?
Yeah, I don't understand the joke though.
PEN. What does a 1 look like in letters?
Yes.
Okay, so the files are good. So it's the floppy formatting that's bad. Okay. We'll go to plan B.
Of all the people, you had to explain that to Trina. Wow. It's like an ID,
Hey, listen,
ID 10T error.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That I understand.
Well, you work IT, so of course you understand
Yeah.
ID 10T. What is the issue? Well, that lies between the chair and the keyboard. 9 out of 10 times.
Creating
It's all
files.
right, baby.
Okay. Mounting you somewhere. Come on. You know you want to bounce.
Be proud, Vivi. You got Trina.
By the way, guess what I had for dessert tonight?
Pizza.
Pin 15.
No. Ew. Ew. No. No, I had something that you Americans wouldn't understand. Smarties ice cream. Proper Smarties.
I understand.
What's that, sorry?
Huh?
Emily, sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I said I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. Talk to somebody you know. Yeah, but I'm talking Canadian Smarties, David, not
Nasty
those
ass
American.
charcoal or chalk rather.
Yeah.
That nasty ass chalk is a national treasure. Don't you dare say things
Oh my god, I
like
think it's done.
Yeah, we did live on the Canadian border, Trina. We know about Smarties.
Okay, you know the proper Smarties then. Okay.
Yeah, we used to go over to Canada all the
time.
Honestly,
Here we go.
Okay.
One of the fun things is that M&Ms are just a clone of the Canadian Smarties.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian Smarties are chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They are. They're
Okay.
candy-covered chocolate, and the fella from the Mars family noticed how the British, because they're originally a Cadbury product, the British soldiers were getting this candy-covered chocolate that wouldn't melt in their hands when they're out on the battlefield. So he was inspired. It was kind of like a between the two world wars thing.
SQL. Or is it SQ1? SQ1. The Humpty Dumpty is still one of my favorite potato chips.
Blaze or where it's at.
I still love the
Ooh, Hostess potato chips. I haven't seen them around in a while.
I love the ketchup chips. Ketchup.
Ketchup chips are great.
Oh, I
No,
include a large bag or two every time I ship anything to Emily because they're also her weakness.
you are
Yes.
objectively incorrect.
Yeah,
I have
my
scientific.
Oops, sorry, Joe.
I was just gonna say I have scientific proof that those that think ketchup chips are good are incorrect.
What is your
those
scientific
scientific
proof?
facts are false.
What's the proof?
I am 100% correct in everything that I say and do, and therefore you guys are wrong.
So my siblings, my younger sisters, when they come to visit us here in Florida, they bring Humpty Dumpty ketchup chips, and then everything are all chips or whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called.
All dressed.
All dressed. Thank you. And then they also bring from Maine, because they're in Maine. There's a donut. It's called Dunster's Donuts. The best
Humpty
donuts on the
Dumpty
planet. Oh, yes,
What the
Humpty
hell?
Dumpty. They're the best.
What the hell is this disgustingness? They taste like eggs. Like what are they?
They're chips from potatoes.
Yeah, but Humpty
just a
Dumpty is an
brand.
egg.
Yeah,
I
well, he
mean-
was an egg. He fell and broke.
I mean, I could be saying things like Lay's should taste like beds or something.
Or, getting laid. I just say, well. Yes, Dunster donuts are the best. So they always bring ketchup chips, all dressed chips, and like 3 or 4 different versions of the Dunster donuts when they come to visit.
All dressed.
I'm gonna have to send them a
Oh.
fully dressed. Yeah,
What is that?
it's like basically everything. The kitchen sink
You sound,
included.
you sound like this. I was watching a YouTube video the other day where 2 Canadian people had sent UK people, like, one of the things was all dressed potato chips, and they're like, "We've never heard of this."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how have you not heard of all dressed?
Yep.
It's not
It's
a thing
sweet,
outside of
sour.
Canada.
It's sweet, savory.
It's everything.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
I watched this YouTube videos of these British youngsters. They come into America and they try American food, and then they compare it to, what they get in the UK, and they tried barbecue, and it was hilarious because they went to use a fork and a knife on ribs, and the owner of the barbecue place was like, no, pick those up. And the first time they took a bite of a beef rib, and they were just in awe. Because I don't know, like maybe they don't have beef
Hey,
ribs
look
in
at
the UK.
this! You got the game working.
Well,
Where? Well, she's got it started anyway. Let's see if it actually works. Hold on. So let's not
From
be
two-
hasty.
So, if
Nice.
you would like a more local source of all dressed chips, if you ever see what Keith Group,
Yeah, that
Wholesome
video was a
Group,
little
they're the
wonky.
same thing.
Oh, those graphics are great.
yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on.
Hey, Jeeps. There's my old girl.
No.
Whoa, that is
Not good.
I think I'm on asset.
I don't know how to switch to.
Give me
I don't know
more.
if it's the
Give me
jumper settings
more.
on the motherboard aren't right, or
Something's definitely not right, and I don't know what it is. It just could be maybe that's the way it was, and they
Is
liked
there?
it back
There's
then.
There's not a.
all I can do is
setting.
switch the graphics mode. Okay, hold on. We're gonna.
Oh, you have
quit.
graphics under special?
What is it?
I thought I saw graphics under special.
Yeah, I did. I switched to graphics, but it didn't take.
Oh,
It's supposed to support CGA. So I wonder if the motherboard's not in the right mode. Because I was fiddling with the jumpers to try to get the video working.
okay.
Oh man, which one of these is the many windows I had open with the jumper settings?
Uh-oh, I hear Splendid Daddy coming downstairs.
Here we go. 5 and 6.
Yes, and Coffee Crisp as well. Vivi mentioned Coffee Crisp. There's another Canadian. How do you like your coffee?
Yes.
No, I was waiting for Dana to finish the sentence.
Yeah, I don't really remember the
Yeah, this is
commercial.
noisier.
Oh, it was just simply they said, "How do you like your coffee?" And the answer was crisp.
Yeah, it's not a bad candy bar. It's like a coffee.
Well, that's a candy
flavor.
bar?
So it's a chocolate bar, and the inside's like a giant Kit Kat finger, but instead of just chocolate flavor, it's coffee flavor.
And what's this called? Coffee Crisp?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a
How
big.
have you not heard of this since you
chocolate bar.
said you and your brother lived in Canada?
I don't remember this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Zon Coffee Crisp candy bar.
Yeah.
From Canada.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm buying 100 right now.
They're okay.
So any under the prime doesn't take 20 years to get here.
I also sent you a link for finding an American source of all dressed chips on Discord.
All dressed.
So
that doesn't come here until the July 7th, so no. Delete that.
I liked what Vivi said. You should try the Canadian healthcare. It's on us.
I'll be right back.
That. Vivi just said you should try the Canadian healthcare, and then I was like, wait, I gotta say, it's on us. Like,
no.
Finish it.
No, that's not what I wanted.
In Whitehorse, you almost caught COVID in White. How do you catch COVID in Whitehorse? Like, COVID would have froze its arse off before it would have ever been like a virus up there.
Okay.
At least I would have thought so. Oh, there's the other cap.
I'm going to switch video cards on this, I think.
Okay.
It's something that doesn't look so
These are those streams I like. I sit back, other people work.
This will take a minute.
Yeah, no, take your time.
This poor IBM is being torn apart.
Oh, that's not a bad temperature. 20 degrees, I could live with that.
By the way, in case... hold on, let me switch over. In case anybody's curious, this is what a video card looked like in the 80s.
Ah.
I remember those. Length of the computer, pretty much.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, where did that go? I just had it in my hands.
Although nowadays, I mean, if you look at some of the newer, like, high-end video cards, some of those are kind of chunky things, like with 3 fans on them, and, you know.
Part of me wants to go and post an image of my 1980s video card.
There you go.
How did I just lose the floppy controller within 3 inches of me? Okay, the video. This is so weird. I was just holding it. I'm like, I'm going to install this. Oh, Emily. This is very anticlimactic now, isn't it? Where the heck did I just put that? I grabbed the screwdriver. Oh, it's right here. I am glad. This might get a little wonky. Let's find out what's about to happen. Oh, crap. I need another HDMI video. Always something. Always something. It's HDMI. No, it's DisplayPort. Of course it is. Never have the cable when you need it.
Nope.
Hey, CDI, yeah, it's still going on.
Yep, Emily's still doing crazy things.
For fuck's sakes. Every time I say CDI, my phone thinks I'm talking to it. You can rejoin if you want, CDI. You're more than welcome.
What are you doing with that HDMI cable?
Okay. By the way, I'd like to say hi to Lo, who is watching with Vivi. So hi.
Hi, Mo.
They're watching us on a projector, so you're really, really big screen right now, Emily.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was gonna say, Trina, do you have an HDMI card I could borrow? We have HDMI cable.
No, actually, I sold my only HDMI cable to a client.
All right, give me a sec here.
But I have display. As I found out, I have display port to HDMI. I have like 3 DVI to HDMI.
Gosh, what craziness is this?
Yes.
I think I need to switch to MDI mode here. I mean MDA on, which is off. Okay.
So this is R50.
Hold on,
Feeds into this, which goes into this.
Vivi, is it okay if I share this photo?
Back into here to feed back to itself. How does this function? They're effectively shorted together.
Well, CDI, to be fair, I do have 2 HDMI cables. One's connected to my Mac Pro, and then the other one's connected to my test machine. But that's it.
Oh, goodness.
So. All right. Oh, hey, we got green.
Yeah, I'm in monochrome. I'm in MDA mode.
Okay. Just while that's booting up, I got to show a photo, Emily.
We're just going to trace it.
Share screen.
I'm going to go.
I want. All right. Have a good night, Frederick.
Bye. Good night,
Frederick.
Bye-bye. So here is how we are looking at Vivi's place right now. With the giant screen.
Oh, it does not like this video card.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I see the chat down there, so cool. Yeah. Stop sharing at this point. Stop sharing. Okay. We'll go back to Emily being big. With a way for everything worked out, Jean-Francois, for the partial recap I've done. I have to. I'm going to replace the other caps on this, but I don't have the caps. And then we just been having fun watching Emily play with her IBM 5160.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to get this over to VGA mode here. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture before I mess this up and I'm never able to do it again on the video board. So right now it is switches.
Yeah, Jean-Francois, everything went well with my recap part of it, so we're all good. Hey, look who joined.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, CDI.
Welcome back.
There is a VGA mode. 1 and 2. Huh. What's considered? Oh. God. I don't know what it's doing. These jumpers are like upside down, and it's very confusing. The other thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, if it actually supports CGA over. I'm hoping this beeps, because if this beeps, that means I'm in the wrong mode and this works.
And by the way, Emily, easy way to solve the problem with it being upside down, just stand on your head.
I know, right? This is the PC of Theseus at this point. Now that.
Now we're in red.
If that's going red,
24.
that means it's in MDA mode. Okay.
Okay.
So, Trina, did you
frustrating.
complete your recap?
Yeah, I got the 4 caps on, and I've made a list-a-madoodle of the rest of the caps, and then also found that they did like a really weird bodge on one end, so I gotta figure that out. Might order some wiring tomorrow.
All right, let's see if this fits.
And one thing I gotta figure out is where to put a swing arm lamp on this desk.
Okay, that
Wow.
may be a good sign. That's actually potentially a good sign.
Okay.
Okay, so I want off 5-6 off on. Let's see what this does.
Oh yeah, I was able to get the caps back in. Everything went fine there. And then I just been sitting back watching Emily play with the 5160, which is I can watch people.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I can watch people work all day. It's great.
I'm just watching the original mem test.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna. Oh no. Okay.
This is CGA mode allegedly.
Okay.
That font tastes like CGA mode.
Doesn't? Yeah, it does. That gives me some hope. Because I'm wondering if it's possible. I've got some. If this works, if this doesn't work, it potentially means the game I downloaded is corrupt. If it does work, it means I wonder if I've got some corrupt RAM on the original CGA board. Here we go.
Welcome.
No, this may be still not quite right. I cannot type my name.
Been there, done that.
No.
What about try changing the mode on it?
She did, I thought.
No, I'm going to try a different version of it because this is obviously not so good. I'll probably kind of quit here anyways, Trina, because I think the stream is probably getting to the... It's up to you, unless you want to keep going as I try to find a version of this that works, but...
You can keep going all you want. As I said, I'm just sitting back relaxing. This is great.
I'm going to have to do what I just did entirely in reverse again.
It hasn't even been 2 hours yet.
Has it? It feels like it's been forever.
That's 117 minutes.
It's going to be 1 hour. It's coming up to 1 hour 58 minutes.
It's not what YouTube says.
Apparently, I talk too much. Oh, there's 5 disk images here. That's probably more modern than I'm looking for. Oh, that's VGA. That's what. Oh, God.
Oh, so apparently, Emily, we have to go for 12 hours.
12?
Yeah.
24.
Because it's 12 hours. That's the longest that YouTube will record it. Because Vivi just said this is the greatest stream ever. Never stop. So we'll just have to.
So you don't stop. You just
next 10 hours.
Do it, Trina. I like to see Trina actually survive that long.
With my ADHD, there's a good chance I probably could. I have to force myself.
Yes. Trina, no.
Oh no, it's fine. I could take a nap on the stream. Like just turn off my camera and mic and set an alarm on my phone.
ECA.
Oh, like I said, you can survive a whole stream. That long. Snapping doesn't count.
I did actually survive a 12-hour stream. Thank you very much. When I did the Christmas Eve mem test stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did a 12-hour mem test stream.
Were you on the stream the whole time or just mem test?
Technically, mem test was on the stream, but I was on my laptop chatting with folks in the chat. So, and I was, if you go back, you'll see that I was pretty much keeping up to date. So.
If you weren't on camera, it doesn't count.
One of these files is not like the other.
I was nicely in bed, vegging out with my cats, watching my own. That's what I did yesterday. I put the camera on, made sure the stream was working, and went and vegged out in my bed and watch the stream from my laptop. Didn't need to be sitting at the computer.
Speaking about vegging, there's my fat cat. Look at that gut oozing.
Vivi just said, I'll watch that 12-hour tonight. Or rewatch, sorry. Oh, yeah, the mem test. Just put it on. All I care, just put it on. You can fall asleep to it. It gives me view
You don't have to
hours
watch it. Just put it on and minimize it.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yep.
So this
Hey, guys.
disc looks different.
How so?
It's got a lot more files on it, by far, than the other one.
Sorry.
Oh, I just announced the wrong one. Great.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go refill my water again. And
Yeah, I
Get some
think I'll
and
join
get
you
some
in grabbing a
cookies.
drink.
there you go.
I'm boring everybody. I'm putting everybody to sleep.
No,
No,
I'm just
not
going to grab.
sleep,
I'm just
just-
grabbing some water. That's all.
Well, I'm
You're
going to grab a
Taking a
beer.
break for it. Yeah, this is a very different installation too. Okay, let's give me a sec here. Just waiting for the floppy drive to decide to come back to life.
Joe, I missed this. Is this your text gen?
I'm sorry.
Is this your text gen?
Text gen,
The
weather
video?
thing.
Yeah, that thing.
No,
Okay.
this is the soft card 3 for the Apple III computer. I'm reverse engineering it, sort of more.
Okay, I should have just formatted it. Took longer to erase everything. There we go. This has got CGA and EGA and Hercules graphics files on it.
Hercules, oh wait.
That's some PC Junior goodness.
Oh, I guess you can't see all of it. Sorry. You'll just have to take my word for it. It's copying it slowly.
All right. The mem test. I should find 6 gigs, 3600 RAM. I just start a very. Oh, 3600 RPM
Oh, I
quantum
think it's
Bigfoot
finished.
drive.
Okay.
No, it's in Frostwall. Scan disk. Because I always have the nice little graphics.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, that's right. This is DOS.
Yeah, you probably need to delete. Yeah.
It's star in DOS.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
this is for caching, so this has got a couple more minutes. Sweet.
Hey, Mike's Future Retro.
All right, cool. It just finished writing the floppy. Putting the floppy back in. Gosh, hearing the old floppy sounds is like.
Right.
And then the hard drives back then, they're very loud. It makes this very satisfying noise.
Oh wow, there is a lot more in here.
Emily, is that a MFM?
Emily?
I'm sorry?
Yeah. Is that a MFM?
Yes, I think it is. One of the originals.
Probably a 4026 or something like that.
It doesn't have the model number. It's a type. The top just says type 13, 20 megabytes.
Ooh, old school when
And it works.
when there's a type.
And it actually is running.
11.
It's very satisfying. I don't know how long this is going to work, but I'll enjoy it while I can.
I'm going to 19.
I might try to get Linux running on this one of these days, too.
Oh, there you go.
For fun. I have a network card for it and everything. It's going to do some goofy stuff. That's fine. I know it's going to complain a bunch, but I just want to copy it into... Actually, I can probably cancel this point.
19 pin 6. It's confirmed.
Uh-oh. This is not copy protected. Uh-oh. I might have to find a Juarez crack.
Oh no.
Oh, where's? This because this is the original. Let's see. It's kind of funny, actually, in a weird sort of way.
4 a.m. Where are you?
Yeah.
I'm kind of morbidly curious if this. Okay, it uses super lock. Specially formatted disk on disk 1. This had a standard sector size and even deliberate CRC in the sector, making it difficult to copy, duplicate. The game looks the track in its hidden CPC to verify. Oh, I deleted it already. Shoot. Did I delete all of it yet? Hold on. I'm curious if... Oh, I did keep the cracked one here. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, everybody gets to see me typing. This is so embarrassing. Also, the resolution.
FTHMY. Oh, wait.
It's cut off on my screen. It's driving me crazy here. Let's see.
Don't stop. Baby, don't stop.
No? Is it just SQ?
There we go. You wouldn't be pin.
Oops. What happens when you use Linux all day long? Everything's backwards. And the slash is on the opposite side of the keyboard too, which drives me. It's
yeah.
Takes getting used to.
See, it's not so bad going from like Windows or Windows or DOS paths to Unix paths. It's not so bad.
No, this doesn't bode well. I wonder if it is the cracked version. I wonder if I am going to have to find the the uncracked version.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Yeah, let me go back. The other option is to see if I can image this disk using disk imager so it looks exactly the same. What are the odds that'll work? Nope, not you. You.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, meow to you too. Okay.
No, hello, kitty.
Yeah.
Mine are still up in the bedroom. So. Like, F you while we take him to bed.
Ding.
Sorry. It's my. Wait,
I'm sorry, Mal. I'm just making noises that the computer's noises are making. It's going up to 1313.
One of these things is not like the other.
1313.
I'm re-imaging it again just to see if I can make it work with the copy protection. Do 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 do.
Every time you say do that, I think that I hear in my head the insert a disc loading sound from the Famicom.
Gosh, I do have a bunch of chores to do tonight too, so I can't do this too much longer. I just want to see it in the right colors, but if not, I'm going to have to see if I can find a crack.
Here.
Oh, wow. Look at this later.
What's up?
I found a disk image with a bunch of stuff on it, but I don't know if it's cracked or what the deal is.
That's going to pin 1 also.
It does feel like the 80s again, trying to make graphics working correctly again after all these years. I'm waiting for that. Yeah, you're still... Actually,
Yep, just... Okay.
let's see. Oh, I actually did write it out. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, sudo's not going to work in DOS.
Actually, I want to...
Why not?
It's going to 19.1.
Yeah, that doesn't actually bode well because they are pretty much the same size. So I wonder if there is a graphics thing going on. Okay. Whoops! I just deleted the original. Well, there goes that. There goes that idea. Whatever. That's what happens when I start getting tired.
No.
Does this image actually work?
All the way up.
I don't think you do.
24, 1, 4, and 10. 24.
Abort! Abort!
Ooh, this isn't. Yeah. No, it's correct. It's going to 4 and 10. 4, 12. 4, 10, and 12. 4, 10, and 12. Yep, that is confirmed.
Oh, hold on. Huh. I wonder.
Yeah, Emily,
Yeah.
when you get in the game again, use Control R to switch graphic modes.
Yeah, I did that, and it did make a difference.
You did. Okay.
Yep. Thank you, though.
I thought you were messing with your Retro Tinker.
No.
Was doing the version. Okay.
Thank you, though.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see if it's got a configuration file in here.
Or check AutoExec configsys if there's a mode it's setting graphics mode.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because I did see it's at least doing a redirection of LPT to COM. So someone has done some more advanced level stuff.
They've done the tweaking.
Shenango.
The other possibility is if I've got a conflict on the floppy controller with the video settings. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, let me look at it.
It's going to U8, 10, and 11.
Stay awake, Trina.
Let's
Stay
confirm.
awake.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that anyway.
Nope. Just that.
It's going to.
Yeah, I wonder if I've got a memory conflict.
No, you should. That should lock up.
It's going to.
I was wondering if that caused the video to get corrupted though. But I guess it's doing it on both video boards, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 19, 18, 17. That is confirmed. And confirming my schematic is correct by looking at a different schematic, if that makes sense.
Oh my god, I totally
does.
have. I've been on the stream too long here.
Why?
My hair's all poofy.
Oh.
Oops. 2117, confirmed. And then it goes to crunch. Oh wait, sorry. It's going to 10, 10. Yep. 4, 6.
Yep, you're exactly right on the. You're off by half a pixel.
Pixels. 100,000 pixels.
That's a lot of pixels.
Yeah. Sierra, yes.
I was curious if there was a configuration for the video. Would be only so lucky.
What about that underscore SQ dot?
Yeah, I think that just starts the game.
No, I tried editing it. See what it does.
Oh, it just like %1, %2, %3. So it takes variables.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Sports CGA and EGA. Which we are in. It is a CGA board. I don't think my board does EGA either. I was wondering if it did, but I don't think it does. Does it? No, it does not. It either does CGA, MDA, or VGA of sorts. But that's only the VGA. I'm sorry, it's VGA output, so it's either CGA or MDA. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, we might have to just finish it here for the night, because I don't think this is going to work. Oh, I guess I did put it back.
Emily, in chat, I linked a Bogons post. Someone who actually has a testing program.
Oh?
It's in the private chat.
Oh, that's cool. I'm going to have to check that out. Can I download that without registering?
Toys.
Oh, wow. It's even all in assembly language, too. Yeah, let me copy it over. This is so fun. Yeah, I've got this stupid song stuck in my head when it starts up. I do have a original Sound Blaster board too, but I don't think this game supported it yet.
Airwolf, that's a song. It's from Airwolf, isn't it? Do 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 do.
No, Airwolf was like do 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 do. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
Airwolf, great theme.
When you get a bunch of nerds together, what do? Yeah, you try to figure out theme music to old 80s shows.
Mm-hmm.
I resemble that remark.
Yeah, so do I.
Dun, 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 dun. Has a very weird cadence to it.
All right, well, Emily does that.
Copying that floppy right now with the debug stuff on
don't copy that floppy. Don't say that.
Thanks.
Well, if the theme song wasn't the Golden Girls, it's not worth it.
Thank you for being my friend.
I never liked the Golden Girls. Yes,
I'm just waiting for the cash right out. There you go.
I've seen the Golden Girls. I just don't like the Golden Girls.
Did Trina just say that out loud?
Yeah, I did. I don't like the Golden Girls.
You've now alienated 25% of the internet community. On top of the 30% you already did.
Let's see what happens.
All right.
Trina,
I don't know what this tool does.
You got glasses on.
Is it a virus? Oh, I didn't set the command line options. Apparently, you're supposed to set command line options. Oh no, I can't get out now. Oh yeah, it's unhappy. Hold on. Apparently, you're supposed to run that command with a mode value, and it will try it.
Okay, what do we got? 22 UF 10 volt.
Ooh, I don't know what that vertical is.
Dave says, Trina, next you're going to tell us you don't like Three's Company.
I love Three's Company. It's a great show.
Come and knock on my door.
And it was all over Mr. Roper.
Yeah, I agree with you. I prefer the original, like the original casting.
Mr. Farley or whatever his name was.
Farley, yeah.
You crazy kids! Wait, sorry.
But oh, what a different time it was. You know.
Dave says there's hope for you yet, Trina.
Okay. Thank you.
Time when you want your landlord actually in your house on a daily basis.
Right?
Okay, so mode 0 is just generate within color bars. Okay.
No, what I'm doing is, while Emily does that, I am doing up my list of capacitors.
When connected to NCST TV and color on the EGA switching screens. And other test is done by pressing any key on the keyboard. So something's weird if it's not showing anything.
Oh my god, now I've got two cats trying to kill me behind. Thanks, guys. Okay.
Get him, kitties! Get her! That's what cats are supposed to do, though.
No, let's not go into the XT. Thank you.
Like, but that's where the hot air comes from.
Yeah, Mom. I know. I can also try, at some point, I'll try to get King's Quest as well. But, yeah, I think I'm probably going to pause here for the night, because I got a lot to get ready for tomorrow that I haven't even touched yet.
So you said you're streaming for another 8 hours? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
I'm not.
Trina says she's doing 16 more hours. Of course, that's easy for me to say because I don't stream.
Whee!
Oh, that was good. I just had myself a nice roast beef sandwich.
1984.
I'll just go and send Trina some monster money, and then we can keep going.
Monsters.
You know my email address, so.
I don't.
I don't.
Trina's
I don't know.
Technobabble at onlyfans.com.
One of these days.
I don't
Wait.
know your coffee account.
No wonder you didn't send it to me.
Oh, it was actually a while ago. I was gonna. Unfortunately, money's been tight, but I was gonna create an OnlyFans account, but like just show like dirty computers. Like I would have showed off that card.
Trina's gonna make an OnlyFeast account.
No.
That's gross.
I am missing a cap.
Missing a cat. You better get another one.
No, a cap.
I know.
I'm
I
missing a cap.
was teasing.
Oh, speaking of cats,
Is it Caspian or Opie?
Opie, of course.
Hey, Opes.
Gonna come out.
I love that cat. Oh, Casper
She's-
too, of course. But
she's-
Opie's the one we
she's-
always see.
Yeah. Even Dana's never seen Casper, and Dana's been in my apartment.
Yep.
What? Oh, I have a cat. Well, actually, she just left. My Casper just left.
Yeah, no, Dana's been in my apartment for several hours and has never seen a Casper.
Wow. That'd be the first thing I ask if I ever walked into your apartment. So where's the cats?
Casper would be as big and chunky as he is, can make himself like a hole in the wall.
Oh, I know. Cats are amazingly capable of disappearing.
Ernest,
Here
my
comes the
God,
youngster. Hey, Greg.
Ernest's character was so evil in the black hole.
Yeah, the movie The Black Hole.
Did it not do the graphics glitch when it started just now?
It did a bright. Yeah, it had all the colors and stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, it did do it? Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Because I just...
Yeah, The Black Hole. I used to love that. I haven't watched that movie in years.
Oh, the
but I
black hole.
loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
The ending
Sorry,
of that is so creepy, though.
Oh, well, yeah. This was
I
really
read
good.
Ernest, and I was thinking like Ernest Goes to Camp, and I'm trying to figure out like why is Ernest Goes to Camp?
You think Pee Wee Herman was in there?
Yeah, Black Hole is a great movie. The ending's kind of what the F were they smoking?
I also love
the
the movie The Leviathan.
I don't remember that. Which one's that one?
Like it's the underwater alien thingy movie. What's all that noise? It's like someone sat on a keyboard.
Yeah, that's the small one running across my desk. My work stuff is over here.
Cats. Yeah, the Leviathan movie was 1989. Wow, good golly.
Oh, if you want to think even scarier, the Black Hole was 78.
78. 78?
78, yeah.
Let me look it up right now.
Oh, the Cat from Outer Space. I archived
79.
There you go. I archived the Cat from Outer Space the other day. John and sat down and watched it.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah, the Cat from Outer Space.
Oh God.
And if you don't know what the Cat from Outer Space is, Starbuck Tech, you have to give up all 11 of your cats right now.
From Outer Space, 1980s.
Was that the spin-off
1978.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's 1978 when that movie came out.
Yeah, it's a Disney movie about a cat from outer space that can talk with a collar, due to a color.
Yeah, green color.
Yep.
Actually, well, it looks like it might be.
It glows.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the spin-off from Star Trek that didn't do well with Terry Garr.
I have not seen either of those.
The spin-off with Terry Garr from Star Trek?
Gary 7.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. From the original series. Yeah.
Ernie Hudson was in the Leviathan? I don't remember that.
Pigs in Space.
Dang.
But all these movies are second rate compared to Earth Girls Are Easy.
There are so many cheesy movies out there.
No, it's like when you've got Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, well, King of Cheesy.
Yes! They shave them and they look like normal humans.
Yes.
That's right.
God,
Yeah.
you
Damien
actually know what
Wayans.
he's talking about.
And Zoe Brown, Tina,
I have a
Tina, what's her name?
cat, but in my
And
face.
one other.
The interesting part is, by the way, David Starbuck, is that the main actor who was in the Cat from Outer Space is also the main actor from Herbie Rides Again from 1974. Yes, Trina is old and knows this shit.
Oh, Deep Star, yes. I love that movie too. Deep Star 6, yep. Is that the one that was?
I never saw Deep Star. I gotta be careful how I say that one. Deep Star
Throat
6.
What?
Yeah,
And just like that, Trina was banned from YouTube.
I know, right?
You don't remember these movies because you were old. It's because you lived out in the provinces, and that's all you had were bootlegs of VHSs.
No, we had video rentals at the time, and then I usually got a movie.
8 movies at the
there was
at the,
really
at the
really
Quickie
was.
Mart. Doesn't count.
Exactly.
That's
Yep.
a quickie
Four selected videos at the local store. Doesn't work.
And Canadian Tire is like, yeah, that's too rural. We're not going there.
Now that would be more on the lines of living out in like what's that? Never mind. I forget the name of the place. Like where Ryan lives, about the really boonies.
Oh, that's Newfoundland.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking.
Newfies.
Yep. Newfies, yeah. You can say Newfies. That's a Canadian thing. Sorry.
Is it really?
It really is. No, I'm joking.
Emily, where are you from again?
I am in the U.S. I'm in northern U.S. Northeast.
Are you up in like Connecticut or something?
New England.
Yeah, I'm from Maine, so
I'm sorry.
yeah, that's why I live in
That
Florida now.
explains the Humpty Dumpty reference.
Yep. And we used to live on. My brother and I lived in Holton, Maine, which is like 5 minutes from the Canadian border to New Brunswick.
Curious if I can get this XD card working, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it going.
13 here. This is the one.
This is the XT IDE Deluxe.
Oh yes, the VHS movies at the gas station pizza shop. Yep. Excuse me. When we lived in Maine.
Yeah, we used to have. I used to take dance lessons. Although you never know nowadays.
I was going to say.
After my dance, afterwards, we used to stop at it was a corner store type idea, but they had like a large movie selection. And I used to get a movie. That was my Saturday night movie, and a slushie.
I remember
that was my treat.
I remember High Street.
Oh, and sometimes licorice cigar.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's like the candy cigarettes, right?
Yep. Yeah, yep. Used to also get candy cigarettes back in the day.
I used to love our local pizza shop was the High Street Pizza. Yeah, Tyler's Market was another one, but High Street Pizza, I used to go there almost every day for lunch. Just grab 2 slices of pizza, bag of chips, and a soda. So good.
All right.
Oh, the old days.
I know, right?
When pizza was just pizza. So good.
Huh.
What's going on?
Yep, Lake Road Market. I used to go to Lake Road Market for the hot dogs, though.
Hold on. What's going on, Emily?
I'm just trying to read about the settings for 90E board.
Oh, okay.
She's talking out loud.
Yeah, that's just sorry. Yeah, that's just me.
Yeah, we all do that. I mean, no biggie. And Joe's doing the fancy stuff with the schematic there.
Yeah.
I'm doing the fancy thing by writing.
I heard somebody. Oh, I think that was Joe's Discord or something. Bill's Mini Mart. That's the one you worked at, right, Dave?
I'm doing the most fancy thing. I'm drinking wine and watching you plebes.
There you go.
Did you say wine?
Yeah.
Red or white?
It's a Sauvignon Blanc.
I see. That means something to my brother, not me. I don't drink wine.
Like
17.3.
the bottle is free, so I'm drinking it.
Nice.
Oops.
And as I used to say to work, it always tastes better when it's free.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
There we go. Inventory's taken. Ta-da.
Now, how much is that? Now look it up and tell me how much it's going to cost you.
No. This is inventory for what I have.
Oh, for what you have, not what you need. My bad. I thought
Yeah.
you were writing down what you need.
Oh no, the stuff I need. It's like 5 caps.
Oh, that's not bad.
No. It's
You
not.
know, on a computer, you have a spreadsheet, and you put that in there.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to do it by hand.
Sometimes you got to do it by hand.
And you lose everything that's on that bench.
There we go.
I mean, if you look behind it right now, it looks like Steve's basement.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's actually cleaned up a lot more than what it was earlier today.
Can you walk around on your floor?
Sure can.
There's not Steve's basement.
Look.
No video evidence.
I can get up. I can do a little jig. I can keep on going backwards.
Vivi, I love Excel. Excel is one of my favorite programs.
Actually, I don't have Excel because I don't use Microsoft Windows. So
Come on, baby girl. Come on, Billy. There you go, girl.
I do have OpenOffice though in Calc.
OpenOffice is very good too.
Yeah, I don't. There's a couple functions that they don't have that I'm used to in Excel.
Yeah, Excel is definitely superior, no doubt.
You just have works envy.
Yes, I'm a spreadsheet nerd.
Works envy. Oh no.
I love Excel.
Microsoft Works. No.
No,
Absolutely.
that is not a good program at all.
You are evil.
Yep.
You are.
So when I was a kid, we had this Chinese delivery place. So I would go and mow lawns, get $20, and I would go and order Chinese delivery. I had the paper menu. So one day I decided in Works, I'm going to put all this into a Works database. So then I can select what I want, and it would tell me the cost, including tax, delivery charge, and tip. So I can go, I want this. Nope, too much. Okay, here it is. And I know exactly, and it matches the receipt every time.
That is some serious Chinese food buying.
Love my General's chicken.
One thing I can't seem to find up here was there was this little hole in the wall Chinese place when I used to live back in Halifax, and I would stop in every so often and get a couple of egg rolls, but they were meat egg rolls. And every Chinese place here in Toronto that I found,
shrimp,
all have like veggie egg rolls. None of them seem to have meat. I don't know if it's.
Oh, I like a good old fashioned pork egg roll.
That's what they had. Was these pork egg rolls? I
remember when
them.
Dave and I grew up in a place. Like I said, we grew up in Holton, Maine. They had the best Chinese food restaurant up there called Asian Palace. Oh, you'll never find Chinese food like that ever again. Nope.
By the way,
of course, we do have orange chicken right here.
If anybody would like to send me 2017 MacBook Pros,
15 of them?
15 of them that have like busted up screens, but working motherboards, I will take them off your hands. It will pay for my rent. I just sold the motherboard out of the one that I had for the price I wanted. This lovely laptop.
Oh, that'll buff out. Come on.
Thanks to Garth, I got a USB-C to HDMI adapter doodle and confirmed that the board worked, and we're able to do a reinstall on one of my streams.
1K. 5 volts.
I have one of those right now. USB-C to HDMI on my Mac Mini right now.
Also to 5 volts.
F disk. Oh, she's getting serious. She's busting out the F disk.
And David Starbuck, I grew up on East Coast Chinese food.
Okay, East Coast of where?
Virginia.
Okay, yes, yeah. Yep.
And so I live in the West Coast. We've got real proper Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
But every once in a while, like, I have to have the East Coast style. I need to have the
Are you tapping
Americanized.
out, Emily?
I'm
Like,
tapping
yeah.
out.
Oh, come on. That cat right there says more.
She
I
doesn't
think the
sleep,
cat,
so no, she's not. a
She's
good
looking in
person.
the computer right now saying,
the
look, right
cat
here,
is trying
fix
to eat
this.
the computer, I think.
19.
I love cats. Just look at that
Yeah,
cat.
I saw you put down the keyboard and turn off the light as we're all talking Chinese food, because now I want Chinese food.
Yeah, I'm wiped out. I got so much stuff to do tonight before I go to bed too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mexican food, yep. The real good Mexican food is in Texas, though, in my opinion.
No, it's not.
No, they
No.
don't have Mexican food in
Mm-mm.
Texas. That's bastardized bullshit.
All right. On that note, thanks
So I agree
everybody
with
for
you.
tuning in to another whatever this was stream. Watch Emily's
Sorry.
work, girl. Like,
I
it's
mean,
all
Tex-Mex
good.
is
It's all
good, but
good.
it's not Mexican food. Anyway, yes.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in to another stream. We got some things done. I have a list made up of the caps I'm going to order tomorrow.
What, tomorrow? Order them now.
I need the money in my account.
What's
And
tomorrow got to do with it?
I'm getting paid for that motherboard.
Yay.
So yeah, I'm going to order the caps tomorrow and do it. Yeah, get that
You need
done.
to end the stream fast before I hit my camera.
But yeah, go to trinastech.com. You can find links to all my online presence, including my coffee account. And if you can afford it, hey, buy me a coffee. Help support the channel. I love it. Love it. I love that, Floppy. On that note, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm not streaming for the rest of the week. I don't care if like I get a really weird computer in. You'll just have to wait and see.
I wore you out.
No, you didn't wear me out. I'm just wore myself out. Okay, folks, have a great night, and thanks for tuning in.